Hello, I'm Lindsay Stein, the consumer reporter at PR Week, and today I'm joined by Andrew Bowins, the SVP of External Communications at MasterCard. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey Lindsay, how are you?
Doing pretty well.
Good.
So MasterCard is on a pretty big endeavor right now. It's called World Beyond Cash. Can you tell me a little about what the philosophies behind that and how you're using a mix of social, traditional, and digital media?
Sure, it's a great time for communicators at MasterCard. Did you know that 85% of the world today is still in cash and checks? So if you think about what MasterCard, which is digital payments and enabling digital payments, only 15% of the world's adopted it. So our job at communications and as a company is to communicate the value of digital payments to consumers, to merchants, to governments, and help them realize beyond the payment that intrinsic and inherited value they get when they choose a company like MasterCard to go into the world of digital.
Yeah, it's amazing to me. I mean, I rarely ever have cash on me.
Yeah.
But how...
Do you have a MasterCard?
I don't.
Yes.
Maybe after this conversation.
Yeah. Okay, I hope I can convince you.
So are there any specific regions you're focusing on right now?
We're really, the opportunity is truly a global experience right now. Here in mature markets like the US and Canada, it's the adoption of emerging technologies. I'm sure that you've thought about how to pay with your phone, or you read about all the new technologies. In other parts of the world, it's allowing people to have their first credit card, debit card, or opportunity to participate in the digital economy. Imagine around the world today that there's millions of people who are unaware and unable to participate in the global economy. So as communicators, we're trying to ignite that public dialogue around that value, around the opportunity, and whether it be emerging markets or mature markets like here in the US, kind of get people excited about the opportunity.
Well, since you asked me if I have a MasterCard, I heard that you are marketing to millennials. Mm-hmm. So can you tell me a little bit how you're doing that?
The millennials first it's just a great generation to connect with. And if you think about traditional media through social and digital, there's a whole toolbox there that we're using now to connect relevantly. In fact, we have a social media command center called the Conversation Suite, and we're able to participate in 43 markets and 26 languages real time and connect with millennials and other folks in social, digital, traditional, online blogs and forums. So as a mentor once taught me, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you have to listen twice as hard before you speak. And when you think about the millennials, there's so much to learn from them today, and there's so much engagement and opportunity just to be relative to them. And then when you become relative in dialogue with them, you learn. So social media is a big play for us with the millennials. And again, we're listening and learning and trying to earn our way into the conversation so that we can then bring them into a dialogue about the world beyond cash.
And since this is a very competitive market with players like Visa, American Express, Discover, how do you get your message out to consumers and media in a unique way?
I think the unique way, or the differentiation MasterCard to our competitors, is that we put a human voice into our conversation. We really want to make heroes of the individual, of the government, of the business that are realizing the value of MasterCard. So we're using social media, we're using publishing, we're using digital channels and traditional storytelling vehicles just to bring their stories to life and make them heroes. We're also using great companies like Percolate to help curate their stories into our story, and in doing so, being relevant, being engaged in the conversations that are relevant to those stakeholder groups, and in doing so, in earning our right to be there, adding our story. So that's our unique way of doing it.
Well, perfect. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.